right, Dave here, working on the Hemi project. Well, all right, so this is how I'm drilling these new holes from 7/16 a half. So I got this big chunk of steel with pretty much a nice size hole right there, 7/16. So if I really don't feel resistance, and it's kind of like right in the middle there, and it is, so all my clamping devices are tight. These come from the bridge port, so holding that chunk of steel right there. All right, so now let's get into this here. So I'm gonna take my 7/16 drill bit, because that hole is pretty much 7/16, and this big chunk of metal is gonna guide me pretty darn straight into that hole to drill out the threads and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the theory there. All right, let's put a little lube on there just for fun. All right, now let's get in there. Probably not too many people want to do all this stuff. This is a lot of work. All right, here we go. All right. There. 7/16 threads are out. Blow it out. Fantastic with that. Now, this one. All right. So now, take all this stuff out. And what I'm gonna do is get rid of this stuff. And this is one of the studs that's already done. All right, take that off. Where the heck is the 1/2 inch for that? All right, do this. Now I'm going to keep these standard down here. I just wanted these up here to be bigger. For what? Who knows? Make more work for myself, that's what. All right, so now we got that. So now what I'm going to do is put the rocker on. Let's see here. And get them straight. All right. So now that hole is pretty much lined up with that one down there. Pretty perfect. Let's get it kind of right there. And I will tighten these here a little bit. All I needed to do is kind of hold it in position to guide my tap in straight. All right, that looks good. Well, I could put something down there and squeeze that down there so that don't move, but I don't think that's necessary. For the last one come out straight. I mean, I should. But, all right. We'll just kind of hold it in place here like so. Get that right in the position. Perfect center, looks like. I know my hand's blocking away, but there. Now we'll start this tap. And this big chunk of aluminum, the rocker stand. Just keep this straight. Start my threads here. Oh, it's feeling good. Back it out after I already got some cut. Got a bunch of chips there. Blow it out. Blow the hole out. Watch your face. That should be good enough to take these off. And now finish tapping the hole. Which this is a very nice, clean, sharp, brand new. It's a 1/2 inch 13. So this is nice here. So once this bottoms out, then I'll switch to another tap. It's a bottoming tap. Apply some pressure while turning down. I'm going to clean it out again. Make sure these threads stay nice and clean and nice clean cutting as it's going down. Watch the eyes. There's kind of the difference between, see the long gradual taper there to get into its final cutting there. So then this goes in more for depth. And I got one more that I cut that goes down as far as it can, as far as the hole allowed to go. So a few more turns of this one, add some more oil. Get down in there. Feeling good. Yeah, I wonder how many people actually do this. Probably not too many. Probably the only one in the world doing this. Okay, one more time. Now this is a kind of like a factory type of a street replication of a block by Bill Mitchell. Cover the eyes. So that's why it's probably not 1/2 inch. It's probably just duplicating what a stock engine would be, I guess. So in all reality, I probably should have bought a Keith Black block. Probably it already has these bigger studs and everything in it, but for some reason I got this one and torturing myself to build everything to try to street it. And we'll see what happens. This one's almost done. Getting down to the bottom, I think. There it is. All right, so this tap is done. I know, exciting, right? Just imagine doing it. 10 more holes or 10 holes. 5 on this side, 5 on that side. This will be my last one for today. All right. That's done there. switch the tap to that other bottom one and finish that, go down a little deeper. And what I'll do, here's a comparison here of the studs. All right, so we got that little thread there and a bunch here, but this much sticks out of the block. And then now I'm going to put this in the lathe because I don't need it to have that big of a bullet on the end. So I'll cut it about half of that so I get more tread into the block. And there it goes, something like so now. Look at how nice. I'll put some anti-seize on there too after I'm done cutting a hole. So, yeah, it goes in a little more, but that's the idea. So, that is how I'm doing it. And it's a little process. But oh well, it'll be worth it. Be cool. The only one like it. That and the heads and everything else. The only engine like this in the world. And then two, when it comes to these inner studs here, I don't know if I'm going to put this block in the mill and angle cut these a little bit so that way I can pull the heads off with the inner studs, or you got to leave the studs in there, and then when the head's on, then screw them from the bottom up into the head. Which I don't plan on really taking the heads off a lot anyways, but I don't know. I'll see when it comes to it. All right, well, I'm going to continue finishing this, a little bit more touch up and all that, and call it a night. So, all right. Lots of work getting done over here. Dave out.